Hello everyone, this is Genius Yoshi, and today is puzzle number 3. So let's go directly into the board position and explain what's going on. It's our turn, and the card we've drawn for the turn is Lady Tremaine. So we have a Lady Tremaine, a 7-drop Aladdin, a White Rabbit's Pocket Watch, and a part of your world as part of our hand. On the battlefield, we have a pair of Maleficents, a Goofy, and a pair of 2-drop Aladdin. And in our discard pile, the only card is Dragonfire. On our opponent's side of the field, our opponent has an Exerted Donald Duck, a Maleficent, and a pair of Goofies. All creatures are exerted at this current point. Both players currently have 9 inks in their ink pool. The score is 10 lore for us, 19 for our opponent, and the opponent is about to draw a Donald Duck if it becomes relevant. Please note that I have included cards from 4 different inks, mostly to make the puzzle interesting, and with the limited card pool, I'm really going for interesting puzzles rather than following the laws of the game. But the rest of the laws must be followed in order for you to solve this puzzle. I'll give you 2 minutes to think about it. If you need more time, just hit pause or rewind the puzzle to an early point in the timer, and I'll explain the solution right after. Good luck! Time's up. Let's go to the solution. Alright, let's look at the things that don't work. So, we only have 9 ink, so playing Lady Tremaine to try and get a Dragonfire is relatively useless. Actually, Lady Tremaine is fairly useless in this setup. Now, what's tempting is to try and play the Rabbit's Pocket Watch and Aladdin, but there's nothing else in our hand that we can ink. We can't even ink the Dragonfire in our discard pile, and we would need 11 ink to make that work anyways, so that's not the solution. Looking at the board, we can quest for 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, which is not enough. Actually, I don't think we can win this turn. But can we survive? Our opponent's at 19, and there's a pair of Goofies that are just evasively threatening to win the game on the spot. Now we can deal with the Maleficent and Donald Duck, but can we survive one turn? We do have Aladdin, and that's what the solution revolves around. So you'll spend 5 lore to shift Aladdin on top of a small Aladdin. Then you're going to challenge Maleficent using Aladdin. Both creatures are going to exchange and go to the discard pile. But Aladdin's ability is going to trigger. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you gain 2 lore and the opponent loses 2 lore. you go up to 12, but more importantly, our opponent goes up to 17. Now this isn't enough. Even dealing with the Donald doesn't bring us back into the game. Thankfully, we have Part of Your World. We get to sing it using Goofy or any of the Maleficents. It doesn't really matter. We Part of the World to get back Aladdin into our hand. Then we take the pocket watch, and because of what it did in puzzle number 1, please check it out if you haven't. Really fun puzzle. Slight mistake on the opponent's board. But now I'm going to get my revenge on this pocket watch by sending it to my ink pool, bringing us to 10 or 5 remaining ink, which is enough to shift Aladdin on top of our other Aladdin yet again. Aladdin comes back for seconds, takes out Donald. Aladdin does take 2 points of damage as part of the combat. We gain 2 lore, our opponent loses 2 lore. And suddenly, our opponent is out of reach and cannot win their game on their turn. So we simply quest with the Maleficent, go up to 18, pass the turn, our opponent quests, goes back to 19, so questing is not good enough. And then we just need to make sure that our opponent doesn't have a challenge that prevents us from gaining 2 lore, but that's impossible since you take 2 Goofies to either take out 1 Goofy, Maleficent, or Maleficent, and we have plenty remaining to quest, winning the game on the next turn. I hope that you've enjoyed this Lorcana puzzle. If you did, make sure to subscribe to Genius Yoshi to make sure that you never miss out on any new puzzle and get notified right as they get posted. Also, you might want to check out the rest of my channel and see what is my problem with the pocket watch and why I needed to get my revenge so bad. I hope that you've had fun, and I'll see you next time.